Hey y'all, it's Elizabeth and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, thanks for joining me. And I just did a pregnancy journey vlog and I wanted to do my birth story vlog, and I've been kind of debating whether to do this or not. But I always like watching them and like listening to people talk about, kind of what happened. And I was going through my OBGYN record, which is right here, the other day, and just like reading about it and just like thinking and reminiscing on it. But I'll put my pregnancy journey down below. Hopefully that one's not like an hour long, but because I can talk and ramble and just try to remember everything that happened. So what happened was my water broke. My due date was September 3rd and my water broke August 25th of 2013. It was a Sunday night and we arrived at the hospital. It was around midnight. And they like checked me. They looked at my water was like brown a little bit, so I was like nervous because I knew that could mean the baby pooped and all that crazy stuff. So I got to the hospital. They like checked me and I was only like a 2. But they're like, okay, your water broke, we have to admit you. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna get the show on the road. And a couple things that I know now and a couple things that I didn't know then. I guess like if your water breaks, you can't really like walk anywhere or whatever, but I kind of just wish I was moving more and like trying to get me going into labor a little bit more. But I was just kind of like laying there just waiting for something to happen, which I know now that's not really gonna happen. So, and I didn't want to do natural because I was scared of the pain. I was scared of what it would feel like. And I don't know, I just had a lot of fear about it, and I wish I didn't. I wish I just had more, like, my view now is like this is what women are born to do or like meant to do, and like, I don't know. But anyway, so I was there for like, it was 6 hours, I guess. I don't really know. The time was kind of iffy. I was having contractions, I guess. This part I really don't remember, so I don't know if I was sleeping, maybe, and that's why I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know. But I just remember like at one point the doctor came in overnight, the OBGYN who was on the nighttime shift. He came in and I haven't changed, so he's like, okay, you need to go on Pitocin, which I did not want to do because I just knew the pain. I knew the stuff just like from watching Teen Mom and like reading about it. But I think I was like on the lower dose, like looking at my chart and stuff, but I'm not really sure. So they hooked me on that, and then I got an epidural at that point. My legs kind of started to go numb, but then like I could still move around. I could have walked. I felt, everybody's like, oh, you're not gonna feel anything. Like I had my friends, they love epidurals, they don't feel anything, and I guess they have really high pain tolerance. I don't know, I have a low one, or anesthesia's just weird with me, because when I had my wisdom teeth out, I woke up. And I remember like tapping the dentist and I was like, I'm drowning. Like I feel like I was drowning. And then they like knocked something and then I went back out. Like around like 6, 7, I guess, in the morning, 8. I don't really know. But like, so then I just, like my labor of course started progressing and there was a lot of pressure. And I could pretty much feel everything. I could feel like the catheter taking out my pee. I could feel I just remember there was a lot of pressure, and she's like, well, are you feeling the contractions too? And I was just like, I think I am. I mean, I was like in such like a daisy state. But I did feel a lot of pressure and a lot of cramping. So yeah, I guess I did feel it. And the anesthesia guy came, he's like, okay, you're gonna feel tingliness in your back. Felt tingliness, nothing. And she's like, well, it's normal for when you're on the epidural to feel pressure. It's totally normal. And I'm just like, I don't know, it just didn't seem right to me. And my mom always says that too. She's like, it's normal. And I'm like, if this is what it feels like with the epidural, why get the epidural? Because if I'm going to feel pain, I might as well just feel the whole thing. And I could walk around or do something. So that's like my outlook now. It's like, I want to try it natural. And if I don't, or if I can't, or whatever, I will get an epidural. But I was like, I'm in so much pain. And like, you can't really do anything. You can't move because you have this damn epidural in you. And it was just really frustrating, so I just like tossed and turned, and I wanted a C-section. I remember saying at one point, like, I just want him out of me, like, he is hurting me, like, this is crazy. So I started progressing, and then once I got to a 10, they're like, okay, You're going to push, but we're not going to bring the midwife in here yet because you could be pushing for like an hour before you actually deliver. But then all of a sudden I see the midwife come in and they're like, okay, you ready to push? And I pushed for 20 minutes and then he came out at 1:44 p.m. and he was 19 inches long and weighed 7 pounds 2 ounces. Tore, I had a 1st-degree tore and it was like 3 stitches. That sucked afterward, like postpartum, worst pain ever, like walking around trying to do stuff, like it hurt. And it's weird because now that I'm on my period, like when I get on my period, it starts to like hurt again, like the first day. And I'm just like, I feel like I just had a baby again. Like, I don't know if this is normal or not. And I remember she was trying to stitch me up and it hurt. And I was just like, ow, ow, ow. She's like, don't you have an epidural? I'm like, yeah, but it's not working. And she's like, well, it doesn't seem, I don't know. She kept saying like, let's rate that you're like feeling it. Because I'm not doing the needle and you're like feeling this pain. And I was just like, whatever. And it was so weird. That's pretty much, it was kind of short and sweet. At least I think so, because I went into the hospital around 12:10 and then I had him by 1:44. So like being in active labor, or not necessarily active labor, I guess 4 centimeters. I can't really remember when I was 4 centimeters, but going from like a 4 and then to a 10, it probably was like 4 or 5 hour labor, really active labor. But being in the hospital and like having, like, at least it wasn't like 2 or 3 days. It was, I think it's a pretty good time, almost 14 hours. That sounds kind of easy to me because we're like 30 hours I was in labor and you're just like, oh my gosh. That's the labor story and birthing story. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special, but if you're watching this, you're your first time mom and you're pregnant and you're thinking about getting an epidural or thinking about going natural, maybe this influences your thing, because I didn't really think an epidural wouldn't work or whatever, because I've had so many of my friends say how wonderful an epidural was and it's like the best damn thing on the planet and you won't feel anything and it's super easy. Like my friend Hannah, like she said that she slept during it. My mom said she slept during it. Like I just had this like big thing about it and it didn't really work for me, and it may not work for you, and you might go, oh well, I mean, you really can't know, and I guess until you try it or whatever. But if you're like kind of contemplating, I would go natural because I feel like you're meant to do this, and especially for me, if I'm gonna feel the pain, might as well just go ahead and feel it all. That way I can walk around or do different positions or go in a bathtub or go in a shower and kind of relieve my pain. And I didn't really like being on Pitocin either, and I know you can like get the lowest dose of it, and then if you're a little bit more active, you can get off of it, which I didn't know about either. I wish I would have known, so that's something that you can know now. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.